160 people have been killed and hundreds more have been injured in a series of explosions at churches and hotels in Sri Lanka. It's now being reported that there have been 8 separate explosions across the country, all targeting churches and hotels.
If you take overall look at what's happening in the economy, we can't say that it's the best of times in the retail sector or even for any sector. It has been somewhat a struggle for most of the companies for some time now. For about last 2 years, I would say it's a struggling period, mainly due to the conditions in the market is not the most conducive to business. So it had impact, especially if you are talking on the retail sector. People spending is the key success in retail. So if people have sufficient spending power, it's the best of times for retail sector. But when the people are confined to income problems and also where there is no economic activity, substantial economic activity happening, that means the money circulation is not free, it's very restricted. So under those circumstances, the retail sector usually undergo difficulties. If we take Singer's business, the mostly in the consumer durable sector, is get affected more than some of the other fast moving goods, FMCG, because our products are not, I would say, essential products to have. So that has I would say, a very highly significant impact on the overall economy, entire economy. Up to about the 3rd week of April, we had decent sales, good growth, because it's a seasonal month for us. April is our best selling month, which people buy for New Year and the income from harvest, all that. So after 21st attack, like the whole country came into like a standstill, right, with curfew imposing, and people are not in a mood. So it's still, the effect of that is still there. Not to the same level, but it's gradually moving away, but it has not gone away. And there are 2 sides to this. One is on the real activity of the market. The second one, or I would say the bigger one, is the people go into a different mode, the negative mode, or not in there's something called a feel good factor, right? If you're feeling good, you are happy, you tend to spend. Let's say, for example, if you are winning some cricket matches, even that is a feel good factor, right? So if people forget other things, they are winning matches, people come and buy televisions, right? So even we were not lucky to win some matches also, so that's the situation. So this 21st attack impact is still felt by us, everybody, the entire retail sector. I met the Retailers Association a couple of weeks ago, and everyone is suffering. So they all want to come out of it. They want something to do to come out of this thing. The companies to come out, as well as consumers to get out of this mindset of the negativity. So we came and thought about it, okay, what can we do to get out of this mentality? Because there's this negativity can be created within the company and also the consumer. So we created that thing through 10 days of activity in the company. We did a teaser campaign. We came out with a new thing saying, whatever you buy from our company, 10 days it's all interest free. This was done within short period, but very impactful. We got what we desired. So, and people started talking about it. Are there something happening at Singer? We can go there and buy interest free. So we got additional sales actually. So that is what we need. So how do we get out of this situation is the key thing. We also don't wait till the customers come to our shop. We go out and sell to customers, right? So always in adversities there are opportunities also. And on a long-term basis, we know that these impacts, time heals most of them. So therefore we are ready with we don't slow down on our expansion plans, our brand development plans, and also our, let's say, infrastructure and process development projects. We continue those. As the time comes, the effect is greater. So we are always seeing the future as our key focus area. Most of the private sectors, I would say, will ensure that the private sector basically runs without much of an issue. They will not really go to a kind of a mood that they are going to slow down, because they know that the engine has to be driven by the private sector. So we all need to get together and leave away some of our personal competition rights and all those things that we have, but for the sake of good for the country, a lot of these situations like this, people have to get together and do things.